Hi Leo, welcome to your Magic Door reading for February 2019. Truth be told, this is my second one because it took me 21 minutes in the last reading. And basically it was somebody being it showed you being in a very receptive, loving position, but not doing anything because the other person had major boundary issues and was really going through some stuff. And it looks like there was a separation, but you still were hearing about the person. They were still on your radar. You still hoped for their well-being, and they were still caring. But it really your reunion or you bridging the gap with them really depended on them taking ownership and responsibility, and acknowledging some sort of really unhealthy habit or attachment. And that there was, I was thinking it was codependency, and there was issues with boundaries. What else came up? There was another card that came up talking about how it said miracles, and it's like, okay, well, this could be miracles that happen, or could happen, but this also could be somebody that largely feels like life affects them, or things happen like, let's go do this, let's go put myself in an unsafe situation because maybe this will happen, maybe, you know what I mean? It's someone that largely needs to take control of their life. And it showed you in a position of sitting back and kind of waiting and hoping that would happen for them as well as for the relationship, but that you were staying put where you were because this person still had quite a few things to work out. And the judgment card came up a couple of times, and they had to reconcile some past behaviors and cycles and patterns of behavior. And it showed them, instead of dealing with it though, at this time, it showed them just moving on to the next person. That could have been the pattern or the unhealthy, that they just can't stop cheating because once they start to settle down, they get claustrophobic and they start to feel trapped or like, oh, is this all there is? And they need the next new adventure. So that's the last reading in a nutshell. Shutting up, getting on to this one. Okay. So this is for Leo. This is your second one. I didn't want to post that one just because the more I thought about it, I felt like I was just going round and round. It was a really hard read to get through because it was so vague at first, and I just didn't frankly feel like putting you through that. So we're gonna see what this one holds. So you get, in a way, it's like two readings, right? Got that one. I'll see what this one is. Watch, it's gonna be more of the same. Oh boy. Leo. All right, Leo. The World. We're talking about an ending here. Okay. The culmination of events. So we've got the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Did I mention that everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below? It's all right. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Oh, a marriage ended. Okay, and the High Priestess. Kind of feeling like the same thing here. Okay. All right. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but that it was also a large part of the reconciliation or reunion would still put you in a position of just kind of watching this person work out their stuff while you had to be largely compassionate and patient. And that's kind of a tall order, especially for some, but that was worth noting to me because it was like, holy cow, here you are in this receptive, the Queen of Cups was here as well as the Page of Swords. And I was like, okay, this is you watching and waiting and just really caring about this person. You might be hearing some things. And then over here we had the King of Cups clarifying, or the Nine of Wands, and I think it was Justice. And it was like, this person's got to work out their issues. And here you were having to largely be receptive and patient and emotionally, like be their sounding board emotionally. So just so you know. Okay, it's like two readings in one again. Anyway, for Leo, this King of Swords here, that could be Libra. No, it couldn't. It could be Gemini. It could be Libra, Aquarius, but that, as far as a king goes, might be Gemini. Mostly talking about Gemini here. It could be also Aquarius or Libra. I think this is you wanting to clear the air, wanting to talk about things, wanting to get a clear direction so you know which decisions to make. Doesn't necessarily be like, let's speak the truth and get back together. This is just wanting to clear the air. Again, this could be about cutting off. It could be about deciding where you're going to go from here as far as reconciliation. Either way, talking so that we can get a clear idea of where each other stands. However, okay, look at that. Wow, that's just all there is. It's very simple. King of Swords, clarifying this King of Swords it's just that. It's probably, because things are in limbo, you're probably feeling like, okay, I just need to make some executive decisions here for myself and decide what I'm going to do in this situation, because things are not moving forward. There's no chance of it moving forward. Something has to change. And this is referencing probably the reading I told you about. I am largely being affected by something that I have no control over. So unless something else outside of me changes, there's no moving forward. There's no anything. So I simply have to accept where things are at, and I need to move forward. I need to make some executive decisions about my life. All right, so what's this Nine of Wands here? There's your Queen. Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this, we're going through it here. This is a whole family showing up. There's been an ending. This is possibly a custody battle. Okay, so this is maybe standing your ground when it comes to talking about what's going to happen as far as custodial time. If it's not a custody battle, this is there's just a lot of walls up between you and the other person. And communication is very minimal, if at all. It could be a lot of watching and waiting the other person. So if it's not a custody battle, this is enough has happened to make you two very detached and distant and very defensive with each other. And for all concerned, communication is kept at a standstill. And it could even be acrimonious. It could be, somebody could have very hard feelings and be very petty and bitchy. And not cooperative, or they're very strategic and kind of passive aggressive. But there honestly doesn't, I don't even know if there's any hope for clearing the air here. I feel like you're over here making decisions by yourself, and then this person is like, you're having to be defensive and be strategic and on guard all the time, because you never know what to expect from this person, what kind of communication to expect from them, or what they're going to do. What they want to do. Maybe they're not telling you the whole story. What's this outside influence? What's going on here? Well, oh, we got the marriage in the end. Oh, jeez. If you got back together, I feel like someone would largely be controlling the relationship. I don't feel like it would be equal. And maybe that's why you're so defensive, because this person might want to run the show. Leo, what's this Three of Pentacles about? This Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Earth. I'm going to hold off on that for a second, because This is Seven of Cups. Okay, so Three of Pentacles could be about you two working together, because collaboration. However, it feels this is someone doing their own thing, and then the other people kind of stop by and comment on it or wanted questions, whatever. But this is someone that has their own thing going, and they're happily and solitarily working on something. And then we've got this, so it could be that they might be working to get you back, but then we got the King of Pentacles here. And this is someone that's very controlling, or is in a seat of power and control. Could be manipulative in a bad way, could be manipulative in a good way. But it's somebody that is very comfortable with where they're at. So we got an offer made to somebody solitary. So this feels like somebody is working to win somebody back. This feels like someone would largely be detached, and somebody would be kind of in the position of constantly trying to pursue and profess their love. That's what it feels like if you two were to get back together, or if the relationship were to progress. Okay? I think somebody might be having someone else right now that really wants to get things off the ground, and it's stressing them out. So it could be that I think somebody is pressuring someone else to resolve this issue here, to choose them instead of, like, I want to move forward with the relationship. You need to end it with this person. I want to move forward here. It's bothering me. You need to make a decision. So someone's asking for them to make a decision about the relationship with you, because it looks like your person is actually involved with somebody else. And This is a marriage that has ended. This is a marriage that has ended. And it very well could have been because of somebody's outside involvement. And I think that communication between you two is at a standstill because we've got secrets here. We've got someone not being honest. We've got someone not telling you everything. Someone's being very secretive, if not shut down at all. We have the Queen and the Page of Swords here, which would be very restrictive, petty, passive-aggressive, or just very clipped communication, like, 2 and 3 word responses, if at all, and maybe not even a communication from, hearing from them, like you send them something and they don't even respond for 2 weeks. Like, this is very strategic communication. Could be bitchy, could be just very cordial and civil and curt, any number of that. But we've got a marriage here that's ended, and someone has shut down and gone secretive, and this person has already moved on to somebody else, and they're pressuring them to resolve whatever is going on with you. This is a point where I usually get all sappy and start going, wait, but no, it is what it is, right? Okay, Leo. Progress. I think that speaks to you making these executive decisions right here, recognizing that there's stuff happening that is beyond your control, that until somebody else changes their position or mind, you're going to be stuck here. I feel like this other person is the one with the issues. They're having the most. I feel like you're wanting things to just, if it's not going to progress, let's just end it. I feel like you're very realistic about it. I feel like the other person, it might be more hurt or angry and more petty or more not as resolved as you are. So any progress that's to be made is you on your own. Here's the wild card, though. This is whoever this is wanting to pursue. Whoever's wanting to pursue, wanting to work it out, they're going to be two things. This could be you doing your own thing, but offering that cup of love and then seeing what happens to somebody that is largely independent and on their own, and it's going to take some time, right? I feel like whoever this is going to be working for a long time to try and get this person to come around, okay? I feel like someone's constantly going to be in a position of supplication to where they have to constantly be making that effort and reminding them and doing all the work while somebody just sits here pretty on their throne kind of waiting to be served. That's what it feels like. So, yeah, it could work out if somebody wants to be, constantly catering to the other person, which I don't think is very realistic. And even then, this person is going to largely stay detached and in control. Why? Because there's secrets. There's a lot going on that somebody else doesn't know about. So I think when this is progress, I don't think it speaks to this right here. I think it speaks to you making decisions on your own and moving things forward, and not waiting for this right here, because we got that Page of Swords that's the watcher and the waiter. And they don't really communicate very well. So I think this is about you moving things along, Leo. Yep. Get her done. You've got everything you need to move forward. And this is, with this Hangman energy right here, this is like, okay, I am stuck because I can't do anything without the other person. This is like saying, all right, let's think about this differently and do one thing differently a day or a week that's going to start you on your path, because maybe you don't realize it, but you've got everything you need to move forward and make progress with what you want out of this or out of your life. Even though we've got we're talking about Hangman here, that could be Pisces, by the way. But this is saying it might not seem like it, but you actually can do one small thing to start you on your way. And then you look back and lo and behold, you've made a lot of progress. And now it might be like, it's like it's imminent. This person has to either comply, make a decision, talk, whatever, or they just have to, if it's not a divorce, it's like basically they're just out of the picture because little by little you've moved on. So either way, this is about you moving forward, doing one thing differently, moving forward to the point where it would compel the other person to invariably make a decision, comply, or they're just a non-issue anymore. And this isn't about trying to control somebody, but if somebody's strategically hanging up proceedings or negotiations and there's kids involved, come on, that's never a good thing, you know? So this is saying take action. Even no matter how small, take action and there will be progress. Leo. Leo. Yay. Okay, change for the better. So this is, I mean, no disrespect, but it's probably a good thing that you're not with this person because, not that, well, they're just going to hold you back, but we do have this ending here, this grand design, this grand culmination, this achievement, this completion. This relationship has run its course. There is no bridging the gap. It is over. We got the Ten of Swords here, recognizing that it's over. And you are on to better things. And you need to start making steps towards the future that you want to create for yourself, because progress is indicated as well as abundance. So you might feel like you're stuck, but as soon as you start doing those little things every day or every week, whatever you can, little by little, this is what's waiting for you. Because then everything gets to be your own. It's your own life. We got the King of Pentacles down here, just saying this is somebody that's sitting securely in the seat of their own destiny, shall we say. So this is what's waiting, but it involves you starting to make progress and to do things for yourself, make decisions for yourself as much as you can. All right, I'm going to stop talking now. I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry this didn't work out, but it looks like it's for the best, and now you get to move on and start creating the life that you want. So I wish you luck with that. I thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.